That is the opening bell on Wall Street. And on your screen right there, you see Kevin McGurn. He is the chairman and chief executive officer of New America Acquisition, which is celebrating its IPO. So that is why they are ringing the opening bell. Looks like stocks are flat as we begin the trading day on Wall Street. I want to bring in CBS News contributor Javier E. He's also the business editor at the Dallas Morning News. Good to see you, my friend. So let's talk about this new ADP report that is been released. What was the most surprising thing to you about it?
So full disclosure, personally, I'm not a fan of the data. It consistently overshoots or undershoots monthly government payroll, which is the market's gold standard. It has some value, but it's not representing the whole economy. So there's some gaps in what it measures. It's not consistent or reliable as a predictor of the government jobs report. But that being said, the data that released this week, it's pretty emblematic of the jobs market that's been frozen solid for much of the year. Small businesses are very much at the heart of that weakness. The ADP data showed us that companies with fewer 50 employees or fewer shed over 100,000 jobs, and that's the biggest one-month drop since May of 2020. Layoffs are clearly on the rise. We're getting those signals from other types of data as well. So it puts pressure on the Federal Reserve to sort of do something to stimulate growth.
All right, so we're also waiting on that Labor Department's delayed November jobs report. The director of the National Economic Council, Kevin Hassett, gave a preview of what to expect on the takeout with Major Garrett yesterday. Javier, I want to play a little bit for you and our viewers, and then let's talk about it.
We're going to get 2 months of data in a couple of weeks, and then that'll help us have a better handle on what's going on in the labor market. I can say that when activity is really high, like as you know, we have the GDP now number of about 4% growth in the third quarter, and employment is not growing really fast. That's because productivity is going up a lot, and productivity means that everybody's making more stuff for the same hour that they worked. And productivity, there's a really simple story for why productivity is going up, which is that AI is becoming part of the way every business runs its stuff.
So Javier, what does this indicate to you about the labor market and the prospect that the Fed will potentially cut interest rates when they meet for the last time this year?
So on the one hand, he is correct. AI is really driving the story. It's what's driving the markets. Productivity is a big part of growth. Every workplace is becoming more automated. So in that regard, he is 100% correct. But on the other hand, all of the retailers that cater to middle and working class consumers are seeing signs that they're under increasing strain. A lot of that has to do with A, rising prices, and B, a jobs market that's really flatlining. So we're probably going to end this year with net job losses. But the rule of thumb in markets is bad data is good news if you want a rate cut. And investors are pricing in a near 90% probability that the Fed will deliver exactly that.
Yeah, I think they're probably accurate about that. And so are you, my friend. Always good to have you. Thanks, Javier.
Thank you.